What's up, riders? Welcome back to Bike Legend Pro, where we bring you the latest and greatest in the world of motocross. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Suzuki RM-Z 450, and let me tell you, Suzuki has been listening to the feedback. This yellow machine is ready to prove it still belongs at the front of the pack. The RM-Z has been a staple in the motocross world for years, and with each iteration, Suzuki continues to refine and improve this legendary platform. Whether you're a weekend warrior, amateur racer, or just someone who loves the thrill of two wheels in the dirt, this review is going to cover everything you need to know. So hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get into it. Engine and performance. The heart of the 2026 RM-Z 450 remains that bulletproof 449cc liquid-cooled four-stroke engine that Suzuki has refined over the years. This power plant has built a reputation for reliability and consistent performance, and Suzuki hasn't messed with the core formula because, frankly, it works. What's new for 2026 is the updated fuel injection mapping that delivers smoother power delivery throughout the rev range. The engineers have spent countless hours dialing in the electronic fuel injection to eliminate any flat spots or hesitation. The engine pulls hard from the bottom, builds aggressively through the mid-range, and still has plenty left up top when you need to pull someone on a straightaway. It's the kind of power character that works equally well for track racing and open desert riding. The bottom-end grunt is impressive without being abrupt, which means you can lug it out of tight corners without stalling or feeling like you're going to loop out. The mid-range hit is where this bike really shines, delivering strong, linear acceleration that feels controllable yet exciting. Chassis and suspension. Suzuki has made notable improvements to the aluminum twin-spar frame for 2026, focusing on better rigidity balance. The engineers analyzed feedback from factory riders and privateers alike to determine exactly where the frame needed to be stiffer and where it needed to flex. The result is a bike that feels planted and stable at high speeds while still being nimble enough to flick through tight sections. When you're charging down a rough straight at full throttle, the RM-Z tracks straight and true without any nervous head shake or wandering. The Showa suspension components have received updated settings right out of the box, and this is where Suzuki really stepped up their game for 2026. The 49mm Coil-Spring fork handles big hits impressively well, soaking up jumps, whoops, and square-edged bumps with confidence-inspiring control. The initial stroke is plush enough for small chatter, but there's plenty of support in the mid-stroke to prevent harsh bottoming on bigger hits. The damping feels well-balanced between compression and rebound, which means the bike stays composed even when the track gets rough. Handling and ergonomics. The RM-Z 450 has always been known for its slim ergonomics, and the 2026 model continues this tradition while making subtle refinements. The bike feels narrow between your knees, making it easy to move around and attack corners with confidence. This slim profile isn't just about comfort. It translates directly into better control because you can grip the bike firmly with your legs and shift your weight precisely where it needs to be. When you're railing a berm or cutting under someone in a corner, that slim feel gives you the confidence to push harder. The updated seat-to-handlebar-to-foot peg relationship creates a neutral riding position that works for various riding styles and rider heights. Whether you're standing or sitting, the bike feels balanced and natural. Suzuki spent time analyzing rider feedback about cockpit ergonomics, and it shows. The handlebar bend provides good leverage without requiring you to reach too far forward, and the foot peg position allows you to weight the pegs naturally without feeling cramped or stretched out. Features and technology. For 2026, Suzuki has equipped the RM-Z 450 with a few thoughtful updates that show they're paying attention to what riders actually want and need. The Holeshot Assist control system helps maximize traction off the start line by temporarily adjusting engine output and ignition timing. When activated, it helps prevent wheel spin during those critical first few seconds after the gate drops, giving you a better shot at grabbing the whole shot and avoiding first-turn chaos. It's a simple system to engage and disengage, and it's proven effective in real-world racing conditions. The new digital instrumentation is clearer and easier to read mid-moto, featuring a larger display with better contrast that remains visible even in bright sunlight. You can quickly glance down to check your hour meter, trip meter, or whatever information you need without taking your focus off the track for too long. Suzuki has also improved the air filter access, making maintenance faster and easier. The airbox cover comes off with just a couple of quick-release fasteners, and the filter slides out without tools. This might seem like a small thing, but when you're doing frequent filter changes during race weekends, it makes a real difference. Build quality and reliability. One area where Suzuki has always excelled is build quality and long-term reliability. The RM-Z 450 is built like a tank, with attention to detail that shows in every fastener, bracket, and component. The welds are clean, the powder coating is durable, and the plastic quality is excellent with good flexibility to resist cracking in crashes. Suzuki uses quality bearings throughout the bike, from the steering head to the swing arm pivot and linkage, which means less frequent maintenance and longer intervals between rebuilds. Competition comparison. In the ultra-competitive 450 motocross class, the RM-Z faces stiff competition from the Honda CRF 450R, Yamaha YZ450F, KTM 450 SXF, Kawasaki KX 450, and Husqvarna FC 450. Each bike has its strengths, and choosing between them often comes down to personal preference and riding style. The RM-Z tends to be more affordable than some competitors while still offering competitive performance. It's known for being user-friendly and reliable, which makes it an excellent choice for riders who want a bike that works well without requiring constant setup changes or expensive modifications. Final thoughts. The 2026 Suzuki RM-Z 450 represents steady evolution rather than revolution, and honestly, that's exactly what this platform needed. Suzuki took what already worked and refined the areas that needed attention without throwing out the proven formula that has made this bike successful for years. This bike is reliable, fast, handles incredibly well, and won't break the bank compared to some competitors. The power delivery is strong yet manageable. The suspension is excellent for a wide range of riders and conditions, and the handling is nimble and confidence-inspiring.